This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Tez is back with another smash video link below. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Joe Budden under fire this week. Okay, Mal and Rory and Mal, however you want to say it, they went after him saying, hey, you have no respect for us anymore. It's very clear. I agree with them on that. Okay, even though, Joe Budden, the brand and everything, you got to have respect for people in a sense and honor certain things, okay? Especially with maturity, there's a better way to handle things than to just hold your ground. You got to mediate things a little more. You can say that they tried to do that all they want, but it was still done at a point of power, having all the power and talking to them, what it should have been just mediated, with a mediator. Behind the scenes, not in public. Once you get to the public opinion comes in. So anyways, Olivia accused Joe Budden. This is another woman that worked for Joe Budden on another podcast, the Girl podcast he had put together. And, he was accused of being inappropriate with her, verbally. And that hug was a little spooky at the end, let's be honest. So, anyways, Joe Budden has a lawyer. This is a lawyer-prepared response. This is not a Joe Budden response. He's in a lot of trouble with the Rory and Mal thing, and now this. Things are piling on each other. And I think more things are probably going to come out now, because that's just how it happens. It's just, look at what's happening with T.I. and Tiny. Things just start piling on each other. People get confidence from other people's, gripes. Anyways, he says, as a podcaster, it's my job to address topics and create dialogue around them. During the conversation on the The Thing Is podcast The Thing Is podcast, I didn't handle the topics with sensitivity as they deserved. I recognized my words and power in that situation created an upsetting environment for Olivia. Upon reflection, both the network and I take accountability for this. I apologize sincerely to Olivia, her former co-hosts, our staff, and the public. In an effort to not further any trauma, the episode will be removed from all platforms. No, the evidence will be removed from all platforms. Let's be honest. The evidence will be removed from all platforms. We support all women's rights to feel comfortable and protected in the workplace. We fell short of that in this instance. We support Olivia in her quest to heal, applaud her for finding strength. Oh, gosh. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. We support her in healing. Can you imagine somebody who violated somebody who was like, hey, man, I'm going to give you your space so you can heal? Do I think this is a little bit blown out of proportion? Sure. But there must be a reason why it led up to this, I am taking the time to listen and learn. We have already begun making the necessary changes to ensure this is a safe environment for all moving forward. This is a way to not lose your sponsors. That's a common thing that happens now. You lose your sponsors when stuff like this happens. And I don't know. I don't totally agree with that. I don't agree with going after people's sponsors, because where does that end? We just saw with Chrissy Teigen. She lost her Target sponsor because she went after some woman. I'm not saying she was right or wrong. She wasn't right. We know that. I'm not here to judge that. I'm just saying, once you start going after people's sponsors, that goes full circle. Look at Chrissy Teigen used to be going after people and their sponsors. Now they're going after her. It's a 360 cycle. So, anyways, Joe Budden, I'm going to tell you, just hindsight is 20/20, right? But when Joe Budden didn't work, this is my personal opinion, and you can dismiss it all you want, okay? We live in a weird 5 years ago versus now is totally different. Okay, things are very sensitive now. You can't even make good comedy movies anymore or anything. Things are just so sensitive. People aren't willing to take risks. In this environment, I would have done the deal with Spotify. That's just me, okay? Because you could do a guaranteed contract like Joe Rogan has with Spotify. And the guaranteed contract, say you do come under fire or something, you're not going to lose your money, you know? Like, you can work the contract out where it's guaranteed money, so you're safe. And I know there's risk takers and there's people that play it safe. He worked hard with Rory and Mal, and they probably wouldn't be having this problem today if things just continued the way they were. But, you know, he took a leap of faith. Took a leap of faith. It's risky to do that. And I commend anyone that's willing to take the risk, honestly. That's all I have to say on that. Quando Rondo did a flop. Okay, all this hype around this and that. Quando Rondo still taking risks, sells $9,000 the first week. Quando Rondo responds, "Got to go harder." Oh, that's a good way to handle the thing. Quando Rondo's into a bad situation, especially now that King Von's fans don't like him, and there's a whole reputation around him now because of the King Von thing. How he handled it right after that. I know he's trying to repair everything, but time, as long as you keep grinding, things can turn around, So I'm not really into his music, but I know there's a whole fan base for that type of music, okay? And, we'll see what happens. It's not for me to judge here, honestly. I don't agree with the way he handled everything after that incident. That wasn't a time to troll or comment about anything. That's a very sensitive topic. I know that he was tried as well, but that's a good time to retreat and just let things work themselves out. And then eventually come out a few months later and explain, like if the Angela Yee thing happened without all this stuff in between, I think it would have been better for him. But hey, he'll be all right. That's up to the public. I'm not in that thing. Like there's going to be people that don't like Quando Rondo, there's people that like him. I don't know. Soulja Boy, first guy to go to Icebox. He's not lying. He used to live 2 buildings up from me, Soulja Boy, in Buckhead. When I lived in the building, he lived like 2 buildings up from me at the top floor. Icebox was just this little corner jewelry store right there in the corner, across from Wells Fargo. And I went in there once, and they just gave me a crazy. No shade days, Icebox. I was gonna get for some reason I wanted a white gold dog tag, and they gave me an insane price on a white. I was like, nah, I'm good. That's ridiculous, But Soulja Boy was one of the first rappers going there. I do remember that. And then I think T-Pain was right along with him. T-Pain was one of the first rappers to go to Icebox too before they remodeled the store and make it look really nice. But they're still coming after him for this money. They say he owed him $60,000. Here's the thing that all jewelers do, not just Icebox. They'll let you walk out with the jewelry. They'll give it to him, but yeah, pay me later, man. Give me a deposit. On that deposit, they already covered their expenses and made some money on top of it. Then they want more profit, right? But Soulja Boy really did promote him. They should really let a $60K tab balloon up to $200K, because probably fees and stuff. This is back from 2013. They had an open tab. Now. The jewelers always do this to big rappers. They'll give them lots of jewelry and say, pay me later. Never fall for that. Because if there's a point where you go through a rough time, they're going to come in and try to collect that debt. And they're going to make a publicity thing about it. We've seen it many, 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 many times. Even DJ Khaled has been victim in this, okay, with different jewelers. And they try to play you. So never walk out with jewelry thinking that you have an open tab with them. No, it's a trap. Anyways, Soulja Boy isn't wrong about that. He's one of the first. Alrighty, guys. So that's about it. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day today. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Montez is back with another smash video link below.
Number ones. I've been bold deep in this game. So the world is how I'm coming.